I've always wanted to grow my own tomatoes, but where do I even start? John wondered aloud as he stood in his backyard, gazing at the empty garden bed. Well, the first step is to decide what kind of tomatoes you want to grow, his neighbor, Sarah, chimed in. There are so many different varieties, from classic red slicers to sweet cherry tomatoes and even unique heirloom types. Ooh, heirloom tomatoes, you say? John's eyes lit up. I've heard those can be really flavorful. What are some good options? Well, you could try Brandywine for a juicy, beefsteak-style tomato or Cherokee Purple for a deep, rich color, Sarah suggested. And don't forget about the fun, rainbow-colored varieties like striped German or green zebra. Alright, I'm sold. Now, how do I actually get these seeds started? John asked, eager to get his hands dirty. The key is to start your seeds indoors, about 6 to 8 weeks before the last expected frost date in your area, Sarah explained. You'll need a well-draining seed starting mix and a warm, sunny spot for the seeds to germinate. I think I have an old windowsill that would be perfect for that. What's next? John inquired. Once your seedlings have sprouted and grown a few sets of true leaves, you'll need to thin them out and transplant them into larger containers, Sarah continued. Make sure they have plenty of light and water, and let them develop a strong root system before moving them outside. And when do I actually plant them in the garden? John asked. Wait until after the last expected frost date, then choose a sunny spot with well-draining soil, Sarah advised. Prepare the soil by mixing in some compost or fertilizer, and plant the seedlings deep, up to the first set of leaves. Okay, got it. And what about watering and feeding them? John questioned. Water the plants regularly, about an inch per week, and be sure to mulch around the base to retain moisture, Sarah explained. As for fertilizing, use a balanced, slow-release fertilizer every few weeks to keep them healthy and productive. Wow, there's a lot more to it than I thought, John admitted. But it all sounds doable. I can't wait to get started. The best part is when you get to harvest those juicy, ripe tomatoes, Sarah said with a smile. Just keep an eye out for pests and diseases, and you'll be enjoying your homegrown bounty in no time. I can't wait. Thanks so much for all the helpful tips, Sarah. I'm ready to get growing. John exclaimed. Anytime, John. Happy gardening. Sarah waved as she headed back to her own thriving garden patch. With that, John turned back to his empty garden bed, already picturing the vibrant, flavorful tomatoes he would soon be harvesting. Watch out, world, here comes my homegrown tomato takeover, he chuckled to himself, eager to get started on his new gardening adventure. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time subscribe.